everyone. How are you today? I hope everybody's doing well. What is today? Today's Thursday. Wow, it's already Thursday, almost the weekend. Well, anyway, I'm super excited to be here. I've had a little extra time this week, so I'm definitely popping on. Whenever I have time, I pop on, and sometimes it's regular and other times it's sporadic, but but we're going to have some fun. So welcome to all of you, and I want to say hello to a few people. Got a nice crowd going. Blue Storm, how are you? And Priyanka, how are you doing? Oh, Emmy's Healthy Recipes, how are you? I haven't seen you in a bit. Sally T. Shristi, hello, honey. And Sailing, my moderator extraordinaire. So I'm so glad you're here, Sailing. Thank you so much for all the work you do there in the chat. And just a quick housekeeping. This is a free live tarot show. I select questions randomly. Donations do take priority and they are guaranteed a reading. So the donations do go first. But in the absence of donations, I do select randomly. So we always have a lot of fun here. Some days it's all donations, other days it's all freebies. So it's kind of hit or miss. So let's see what's going on, huh? All right. So, one last thing. If you donate using PayPal, my PayPal link is in the description. If you use PayPal, please write donated in the chat because it's a little easier to see. PayPal, I don't see as quickly. If you super chat, well, that's easy to see. So no worries there. But if you PayPal it, make sure you put donated. All right. So that all being said, let us see what we've got. Today I have the Crow Tarot spread out and I have my clear quartz and a couple other stones. I like to set the deck out with the clear quartz because I like to kind of open up the energy and so forth. It's an energy amplifier and an all-around well-being stone. Here I also have carnelian, which I have for confidence, and I have lepidolite, which is for opening up that sixth sense and getting in messages from psychic messages. I'm going to turn the light down just for a second so you can see how beautiful. You see how the blue comes alive in the light? Beautiful. All right, my friends. Well, this is not a crystal show. This is a tarot show. So let's get going. All right. I don't know if I'm going to use that right or not, but let's see. All right. Yeah, the clear quartz. Isn't that beautiful, Sailing? I have a whole bunch here at my, I won't pull them all out now, but one day I'm going to do a crystal show and I'll just show off all my crystals and we'll talk about the healing properties and all that good stuff. All right. So let me see what we've got going on. Now, remember, I do select randomly. So I will try to get to your question. Let me just see here. How about this one? Shristi. Well, hello. Hello. Tried many times, but oh, you've tried many times to get a reading. Well, hey, today's your lucky day. All right. You'd like to know, can I know the current feelings of why towards me? No contact. All right. We got a no contact situation again. I just don't like that. All right, we're going to use the Wizard's Tarot. We're going to see what we can see. All right, that was a good one. That was a good shuffle. All right, let me just scroll down real quick before I start. All right. So, Shristi, what's going on with why? What is going on? There's no contact. All right. All right. Well, I think that contact issue is going to change. Right. This is right now getting picked up on. The energy getting picked up on is King of Swords energy. And the King of Swords is somebody who's a little bit emotionally detached. So this is picking up on your person. This is picking up on why. Why is feeling emotionally detached, or at least actively trying to pull back emotion to be able to deal with whatever reason you might not be speaking. If it's a personal issue on Y's part, or if it's something between you, I'm not sure. But whatever it is, the King of Swords says, you know what, let's pull back our emotions so that way we're making a more of a logical choice, and we just need to take a step back until we figure things out. But I have good news. We have the Knight of Cups next, and everybody who watches my show knows I call the Knight of Cups the ooh la la card. And the reason I call it the ooh la la card is because this is your favorite romantic movie star. Whoever that is who this card is. Charming and romantic and loving. So that knight is running right over here to our king. So do you see that? We've got two energies right now going on. Feelings are brewing. I definitely think there are still feelings. And the good news there is with the Hanged Man, Y is going to be seeing some things differently here. We're going to be changing things, and we're going to be making that phone call, or giving that text or that response to that message. You're going to be hearing something. I'm definitely saying that. And, where it goes from there, I'm not sure, but it looks to be positive because of our Knight of Cups. So I think that you'll be hearing something in a positive framework, and you just have to kind of hold on, waiting for this Hanged Man moment, waiting for that moment where Y is going to change his or her tune. Ooh, well, I just hate it when there's no contact. It's hard not knowing. I do need to make a quick announcement. It is thunderstorming here at my house in Illinois, in the USA, and sometimes my internet goes wonky during storms. So if my internet cuts out and you see it buffering or whatever you guys see, I will be back as soon as my end clears up. And I apologize in advance if it does happen. It has happened quite a bit, so that's why I mention it. All right, so let's see what we've got. Don't forget, if you'd like to donate, I do have PayPal and I have Super Chat. And I also want to remind you, give the show a like. I love it. I love seeing that after the show, seeing how many people enjoyed it. All right, so let's get another question. Aditi, sorry, I pronounced it wrong. Aditi, will I get married to Pankaj? Pankaj, did I say it right? Pankaj? All right, Aditi, let's find out. We're going to use the Tarot in Wonderland for this one. We're going to see what's up. Wow, that was another really good shuffle. Maybe this is my shuffling day, huh? All right. All right. We're looking at marriage, and we're wanting to see if we've got positive energy going toward that marriage. Okay. We've got the High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. We've got two eights here. Two eights. Eights are about advancement. Eights are moving things forward. But our Eight of Swords is showing us that there are a little bit of doubts going on. I think somebody's doubting something, and that would probably be you because you're asking the question. So that's probably picking up on your energy. But I do see, the unknown is really hard to deal with. It's really hard when you don't know what's going on. We can't see into the future, but we can pick up on the energy and get an idea of where things are going and the likely outcome. So what I'm seeing, the likely outcome is there will be a chance to spend some time together here coming up. We've got our Ace of Pentacles, and that's leading into or facing into our High Priestess. The High Priestess is looking out there, knowing that the cycles continue and things kind of come around and go around. Things evolve. So we've got some evolvement happening right now. In terms of actually being married, I don't see a marriage card right now, but I do see things moving, and I do see a chance to spend some time together. Let's get another one and see if I can get anything more on the marriage part. I do see the situation moving forward, though, so I hope that's good news. Let's see what else we've got for marriage. All right, we've got the Hierophant. It is too soon to tell, honey. The Hierophant is somebody who is oftentimes solitary, trying to get their life in order, wanting to make sure, they're pondering things and thinking about things. And right now, it seems to be settled, like you need to be settled before you can move on. Now, remember, we've got some real action happening here with our 2 8s. So something is brewing. It does seem that something's moving, and you're going to have an opportunity to spend more time together. But I'm not seeing a marriage right now. That doesn't mean it can't come or that it won't come. It just means that right now, what we're seeing is some advancement. So spending more time together is the key. Spending more time together. Now, I don't know if you guys are connected already or if this is somebody you have a crush on, but it looks like it's advancing, but everybody's not clear on it right at the moment. All right. I hope that helped, honey. All right. Oh, AB, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate it. You guys, if you haven't already, I would love it if you hit subscribe. I would love to have you in the family. And also, that way you'll know when I do pop up. I also upload videos. I do pick-a-cards and things like that. So you'll always be getting an alert that way, or you can always find me if you need to. All right. So let's see what we've got. Oh, Heba, thank you for your subscription. And meow. Is it meow or meow? Meow. MEAUXXX. Mew. I bet, because it's Monet. Oh, beautiful name. Okay. I said meow first. What a dork I am, huh? Wow, what a dork. Okay. So let's see what's going on. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pick another freebie because I am looking to see. I don't have any donations. Do not forget, if you donate using PayPal, please write donated in the chat. If you use Super Chat, it will show up immediately. So that's not an issue. Yeah, meow. Meow. What a dork I am. All right. Let's see. Let me get another one. All right. What's this? Sunbla. I hope I'm saying that right. Will I be able to move out to a new place? Woo. Okay. Let's find out. We're going to use Anna Kay. We want to know what's going on. All right. Let me see here. Let me scroll down to the bottom. All right. Jaded Kate, oh, I'm so happy you're here. I haven't seen you in a while. It's been on my end. I haven't been online. All right, will I be able to move out to a new place? All right, we got a flyer. That one's flying out. So 7 of rods, which is wands. All right. So let's see what else we've got. Moving out to a new place. Well, first of all, 7s are about having confidence. And the stone I had setting out, I don't know if you were here in the very beginning, I have carnelian, which is also for confidence. So we've got some confidence energy here for sure. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. We've got our Six of Rods here at the end, which is one of the things that made me say yes right away. Oops, sorry, I bonked it with my head. What was I saying? Oh, because the Six of Rods is about success. This is about, getting that apartment, that house, whatever it is you're wanting to get your own place, and knowing that you have more to do, meaning, obviously you're going to have to, I don't know where you're living, if you're living with a rent situation or with roommates or at home, or what you're doing, but more work to be done means, of course, that you're going to want to be, you have other bills to pay and you have things like that. But success is definitely in there. We also have our 10 of Cups. So we've got two very good success cards right here. Here on this side, we have our Seven of Wands. As I said, the Seven of Wands talks about stand your ground on your ideas. Your idea about moving out, whatever it is that you're thinking, this is something you should be standing your ground about. This is a good idea. We're moving in the right direction. Now here, with a High Priestess, it seems like you're going to be getting some advice. And that's when you're supposed to be kind of rising above and listening to yourself and your intuition and what you know about the situation. You're a smart person. You might have some people trying to influence you one way or the other. But I do see the success coming with our 10 and our 6 here. 10s are all about completion. So that would be this essentially the moving out portion. And then the 6 of Rods is, yes, we're in our place now. And now we're going to get started on, you got to do all kinds of things. Everything from bills to as little as decorating and everything in between. You got stuff to do. So that would make sense. Oh, wow. So it looks like, yeah. Wonderful. I hope that's good news. I'm assuming it is because you asked the question, but you never know, Never know. All right, honey. Thank you. All righty, we have a donation from Mo. How are you, Mo? I'm sorry I said your name wrong multiple times, and I should have known because I see the Monet at the end. I should have known. But anyway, thank you for your donation, honey. So you're looking to see what the current energy between Vanessa and I. All right, is Vanessa a romantic interest? Is this a friend? Is this a coworker? Is this somebody like that? Could you let me know? Because if it's not love, I don't want to go on and on about love. It could be friendship, things like that. I'm just going to write your name down while you're typing that. Because I do see Sally T. Thank you, Sally. Thank you for your donation. You will be up next. All right. So, Mo, it's a love connection. Okay. It's a love connection. Oops, what am I doing? All right, let's get a love. What deck do I want for love? The Love Boat. Oh gosh, Tarot de la Nuit. I have to use this for you, Mo. Oh my gosh, it's the Tarot de la Nuit. It's beautiful. And I hope the death card pops up because it's gorgeous. And the death card, you guys, never worry. The death card, nobody's dying. It has nothing to do with dying. It's actually a good card. But anyway, let's shuffle it up and see what we've got. Current energy between you and Vanessa. Wow, I'm a good shuffler today, man. I'm impressed with my shuffling skills today. All right, so we're looking at the energy between Vanessa and Mo. All right. Well, we've got some positive energy here. We've got some good energy. It looks like you're kind of, I'm not sure where you're at right now in the stages, what stage you're at, in your relationship or your connection. But it does look like things are going to be moving in a direction that's a real foundational kind of energy. So stability, building a foundation with someone. That's what the Four of Wands is all about. Our 10 of Cups is also stating, I don't know if you heard that last reading, but our 10 of Cups is all about emotional overall well-being, good times. It's like about completion. If this is a crush phase or a dating phase, this looks like where you're going to see some action. You're going to see things coming together. Here, we're looking for some balance. I bet you're feeling a little out of balance right now. The Temperance card always shows up when we need to return to balance. It also talks about letting old resentments go. So if you have anything you're kind of holding on to, that might be holding you back. So it's time to let go of some old garbage, like that old baggage, or if you have resentments with somebody, or even with Vanessa, you got to be able to let that stuff go. Our Five of Wands is saying the same thing. It's saying that you need to let something go, because otherwise you're not going to be able to see what you do have. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, you need, confidence coming up again. You need to have confidence, like our carnelian here. Confidence that things are going to turn around, things are going to come together. And this 10 and this 4 here are what's driving that home for me. That's really saying, yes, things are moving. Again, with this 4 of Wands, we're seeing starting a foundation. So I'm getting the feeling that you guys are either new or you haven't connected yet, but it's changing. Things are building. We notice we have a 4 and a 5 that always talks about kind of moving through the cycles of life. So things are evolving. So that means there's action right now. The energy is swirling in an active sense. So this is great. Mo. You miss or you aren't speaking. You don't know if you'll return. Here's the return. Here's the not speaking. You're not speaking. You got to let you got some old resentments going on in there. I don't know if perhaps she has them or you have them, but somebody is going to be letting them go, and this being called to needing to let those go. But the thing is, the wonderful thing, again, with our 10 and our 4 here, that's what tells me that things are going to end up going well. This 5 of Wands, that's you being upset over what you don't have, but you're not seeing what you do have because it's coming. It's coming. Ooh, oh. Well, I hope that helps, hon. I hope that helps, and I hope you guys reconnect soon and get your friendship back or your relationship, I should say, back in order. Nothing worse than that, especially when we have deep feelings for someone and we're wanting to achieve something. It's hard. You are so welcome, honey. Thank you. All right. So next we have Sally. And let me get your question up there, hon. All right. There it is. All right. And thank you for your donation. What is coming toward me in love? I'm an Aries. Okay. So you're an Aries. What do I want? I want the classic Llewellyn. That's indeedy do what I want. Wow. I am on a streak. I am on a shuffling streak. It's the little things that make me happy, right? The little things. All right. Ooh, we got somebody new coming in. Somebody new coming in. And potentially more than one person. All right. Yeah. All right. So we have somebody new coming in with our Ace of Cups here. I'm not sure, if you're, I'm assuming you're single, but not sure about that. But either way, some new love is heading your way. If you're single, this could clearly be a new person. If you are together with somebody, this would be a new kind of refortification of your love, a renewal or something like that. But some new love, new emotion is definitely coming in. We also have our Eight of Pentacles here. The Eight of Pentacles is talking about being satisfied on a personal level. It's personal satisfaction because of paying attention to details and really focusing on things. We are able to accomplish our goals. That's the energy here. So if you've been waiting, if you've been single for a while, or if you've been kind of stagnant in your relationship, let me see. Okay, I just want to see if there's any comments. You just ended a connection with a Taurus. Okay. Well, new love is coming. New love is coming. So if you've kind of been waiting now, you've ended that love connection, you're probably having that sense like, okay, everybody's terrible. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I don't know why or if you are the one who ended it or what's going on. Either way, it doesn't matter. We have to mourn the loss of things. Even when we're the ones who wanted it, we have to mourn the loss of a relationship that we thought was going to be something. So sometimes that leaves us with what I call a relationship hangover. Well, your relationship hangover is about to pass. It's about to pass. We also have our Queen of Swords, this new person coming in. You might have some people, maybe your ex even coming back into the picture. You're going to have to get tough because you're going to be not wanting to deal with that drama. You're not going to want to deal with that drama. I do see more than one person coming in, though, and whether or not that's two people wanting to date you or two people, one of the which being your ex, not sure, but I definitely see two people, and I see this is my dating card. When we're talking about love, when I see the 5 of Wands, that's my dating card. So we're talking about going out on dates. We're talking about having some fun. There's a point though where you're gonna need to be a little strict with somebody, and that might be your ex trying to come back into the picture, or maybe of these people you're dating, one of them is like trying to take too much, or wanting too much, or I don't know. You're gonna have to be a little bit tough with somebody, but it's looking mighty good. Looking mighty good, Sally. Well, I hope that helped. I hope that helped. All right. So thank you for your donation. It looks like we are out of donations right now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick some, a freebie. And as, let's see, where did I go here? I will go ahead and I hope some people are still here. Sometimes I get back to the back end and I hope people are gone. But let's see what happens. If I go back, I'm going to pick. What is this? Libra Goddess. I'm a Libra. Yay, Libra. All right. So Libra Goddess wants to know, how has Cam felt about our conversation last night? Okay. Woo. All right. Let's find out, Libra Goddess. We're going to use the Steampunk Tarot. Why? Because I want to. That's why. No other reason. Got a flyer. 5 of Cups. See, it's because I was bragging about my skills. No, I think when they pop out, when I'm having a good shuffling day, sometimes when they pop out, they're meant to come out. If I'm having a bad day, though, and I'm shuffling terrible, that doesn't count. All right. Wow, man. Messy. Okay. So we're wanting to know about how Cam felt about the conversation last night. Oh, I almost turned that one over the wrong way. Ooh, we got the Lovers. Yeah. Okay. So, how did Cam feel about the conversation last night? I think Cam enjoyed the conversation. I don't know. Maybe your conversation was, who knows? Were you saying something like breaking up? But it did involve some kind of, some kind of feelings involved. This is the Lovers card, and the Lovers, when we see that, obviously, as the name implies, we're looking at some love action here. But this is talking about, I don't know if this is a connection that's new, but this is about building things, and this is about rekindling with people from the past. Sometimes it's about growing things from the start. Do you see? So if this is a newer person, then that means things are percolating, things are popping. We also have our 5 of Cups here. The 5 of Cups says, don't just look at what's not going right. Look at what is going right. Don't focus and be upset. If you notice here, our little dude here is there's spilled drinks and he's crying like, oh no, I spilled my drinks. And look at, there's the waitress with two more for him. So you know what? So don't cry, dude. It's right there. So you know what? It might be taking a little while, which might be why you're feeling like, oh, why aren't things moving? What's going on? I say that because we've got our Page of Pentacles next. Our Page of Pentacles is moving kind of slowly. So is our Knight. Our Knight of Pentacles is right behind the page. So they're moving, but they're moving in a slower fashion. And the reason is because they don't want to make a mistake. They want to take things slowly so that they don't, so they don't make a mistake. That's exactly why they do things like that. Now, being a page, this is all about kind of new steps. This is a new journey. So I get the feeling this is something new. I'm not sure. Let me see. Oh, okay. I wanted to see if you were saying anything, but that's okay. Anyway, so I get the impression it's kind of newer, and I will say that it is going to be moving forward. It just might be moving a little more methodically as opposed to, racing in and things like that. And that's actually probably a better thing because you know what? Give it a chance to build, get to know each other. That way you sort out any red flags, anything like that, and you build your relationship. Yeah, I'm really getting the sense that this is new. If you are, the energy, if you're, I hope you're not breaking up, but wait, let's see. First time speaking in months after a fallout. Okay, well, there is your fallout. The Five of Cups, being upset over what you don't have. Those spilled cups was the argument, the spilled cup or whatever it was. But they're here. Look at the waitress. She's bringing in new cups. Cups is love, emotion. Bringing it in, followed up by the Lovers, which says let go of old resentments. That's exactly what the Lovers is all about. So that energy says that we're going to rekindle a connection. That you can't ask for a better card. You can't ask for that. So I do think you are rekindling. I think the feelings were good. I just think it might be moving a little more slowly than you were hoping. Not to say it's not going to move, but I think it's going to be moving a little more slowly than you had probably hoped for. But that's a good thing. You need to rebuild from whatever that was, whether that's regaining trust or, building that relationship together. Very important. All right, Libra goddess, thank you so much. All right, let me see here. Oh, good. I'm so glad it's accurate. You're welcome. All right, let me just, excuse me, let me back up. All right, I do not see any donations, so I'm going to go ahead and select another freebie. All right, let's see. Sahu! Sahu, how are you? That rhymed. Let's see here. My ex's feelings for me, and has he realized his mistakes? His name is Ashok. Ashok? Okay. So let's see what we've got. Let's see. Let's use the Light Seers Tarot. That sounds like a good one. All right. This is a beautiful deck. They're all beautiful. But this one is really beautiful too. I don't use it as often as I would. I don't know why. I don't know why. No reason. All right. He realized his mistake. Ooh, I just heard a big clap of thunder, guys. So if it goes out, I'll be here. I'm just going to have to buffer for a minute. All right. So has he realized his mistake? I don't think so. I don't think he's realized the mistake yet. We've got two cards here. We've got our Eight of Swords and our Two of Swords. Both women in the cards have blindfolds over their eyes. They do not see what's going on. They're not seeing the mistake that they made. So, and that's bookends. If you notice, when we have two similar messages coming in on the ends of a spread, that means it's sandwiching in these two, which means this is strong. So not seeing it right now. But I do believe that your person still has feelings. still has feelings for you. And this is kind of confusing. I think this is very confusing for your ex. The reason it's confusing is because not seeing the mistake, or actually, you know what it is? It's not that not seeing it, it's refusing to see it, I would bet that he is very aware, very aware, but just not wanting to see it, because maybe not wanting to admit that he's wrong, not wanting to admit that he did something, that was not right. Basically I said the same thing twice, but you know what I'm trying to say. I do see, though, there are feelings. We have our Page of Cups and our Eight of Wands. Things are going to be moving forward here, I think, but I think you might be disappointed, not because you're not going to get contact, but I still think he doesn't see what he did. I think the feelings are there, so you might be hearing contact, but you're going to be wanting some resolution on whatever happened. And I think that might be a bit of a struggle at first. So, you know what? Before you connect, you might want to think about, what I always say is I like to bullet point what I'm trying to say. Like, what are the main points I want to get across? Because I don't think he's seeing it right now. I just don't think he's seeing it right now. All right, Sahu, I hope that helped. All right. All right, so let's see. Let's see, where are we? I'm going to go ahead. I don't have any donations, so we're going to keep moving. Keep moving. Let me go back up near the top here. See, I keep picking ones I've already picked. I don't know why. Here we go. AB, new subscriber. Thank you so much, honey. How did my ex, the Scorpio, feel seeing me that day? Ooh, another ex. All right, so let's find out. We got exes going on today. You're welcome, Sahu. All right, so for AB, let's find out. What deck do I want? What deck do I want? How about we use the Arcanum? We're going to use the Arcanum Tarot. All righty. So, how did your ex Scorpio feel when they saw you yesterday? All right. Oh, that day, not yesterday, that day. All right. How did the ex feel when they saw you? Wow, strong feelings. We've got 2 court cards and 2 majors. So these are strong messages coming through. Now what's going on is your ex is trying to pull back emotion. Our Knight of Swords really kind of is very excited about doing things and is very smart, but they kind of go into it without thinking. They kind of, they have to pull back some emotion there so that way they can think clearly. This is Swords. Swords is all about thoughts and thoughts and ideas. So it's also about communication. So what I think is going on, we've got our Knight here and we've got our Knight of Pentacles there. Swords, Pentacles. The Knight of Swords is the one. I think what's going on is your ex saw you. Your ex kind of got a little excited about it, but didn't know if it was a good thing or not. Perhaps thought about contacting you. I see that it's not happening yet, but I do think that was a thought. Next, running into our Knight of Pentacles, this person is wanting to kind of go slowly because they put their, excitement to bed. They got excited, but now they're like, all right, I got to take things slowly. I have to, because a lot has happened. Here, we've got some old resentment going on. We got to let that go. Now, it could be on your part. It could be on your part. It could be on your ex's part. But it definitely talks about being able to let them go, to be able to return to a state of balance. So, while your ex is kind of thinking here with the Knight of Pentacles and trying to, move forward slowly and thoughtfully, that's probably how they're putting any resentments and things like that away as well, because you can't move forward if you're carrying all that baggage. Now here, the Empress, this is telling me that the feelings are growing. I'm not seeing like, let me call you tomorrow. I think the thought was there, like, yeah, let's do it, but then like different mindset set in and decided, no, I'm not going to do that right now. But letting go of all those old resentments and things like that, or what's happening right now, that is the energy. And then the Empress wants to grow things. This is all about growing, feelings. It's about, a lot of times this card pops up for pregnancy, because think about it, you're growing a baby, right? Well, that doesn't always mean pregnancy, though. It's the same concept, though, growing something. Do you see? And it's about nurturing and things like that. So this sometimes talks about needing some time to have a little bit of care, like self-care, things like that. So I bet you this is calling you to take good care of yourself. Practice some self-care. Take that bath, go out for that cup of coffee with your friend, read that book, whatever it is you do for fun and relaxation. This is saying you need to be focusing on that and on yourself right now. Ooh. I hope that helped, AB, and thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the family. All right. Let's see what we've got going on next. Don't forget, if you want to donate and make sure your reading goes first, you can donate using PayPal, which is on the link in the description, or you can use Super Chat, which you'll see right there on your screen. All right, but we don't have any right now, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select another freebie. All right, Kimon, how are you? Kimon would like to know, what is Montique's current feelings toward me, please? All right, yes, indeed. Let's see. We're going to use Modern Spellcasters Tarot. We're going to use this one. And then I hear the thunder. I hear the thunder. I love thunderstorms. I don't love it when my internet goes out, but I love thunderstorms. Oh, Jaded Kate asked a question as well. I answered already. I did? What? Well, Jaded Kate, if you are asking a question, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. All right. Martin, you got a new bird? Are you kidding me? Oh, you were talking to a DT. Okay. I was like, wait, I did? I'm not saying, no, I didn't. All right. So we're going to go ahead. What's Montique's current feelings toward Kimon? I don't know if you guys can hear the thunder. So cool sounding. All right. Wow, we've got a lot of pentacles going on. All right, so we got a lot of pentacles. Pentacles is the suit of everyday life. So work, home, money, career. I also include time in there because time is part of your everyday life. All right. So we start off here with our 8. That's all about advancing. So I do think that feelings are kind of moving forward. I think we've got, the energy is looking like things are building. Things are building. So that's a good thing. We're moving right here into our 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles is, guess what? It's all about a happy home. It's about completion. It's about feeling, like you have everything, that family. It's Pentacles. So it's about having somebody to spend time with, feeling financially secure, things like that, would make for an overall good relationship, right? I'm not sure if this is love or friendship or what, but it definitely is a part of every, relationship. You got to have that well-rounded balance there. We have our Knight of Pentacles and our Queen of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles is moving, but I say this all the time, he's moving very slowly. And the reason he's moving slow is because he's smart. He's thinking. He doesn't want to make a mistake. He doesn't want to step into something that he shouldn't. He wants to keep moving forward. Ooh, that was loud. Keep moving forward. So I do think things are moving, but I don't think you're seeing it right now. That might be why you're asking the question. We also have our Queen of Swords. Queens are all about nurturing and helping others and feeling good. But our Queen of Swords, that's somebody who's a bit trying to control the situation. So you need to think about it. Are you trying to control the situation? Maybe you may be. Is Montique controlling the situation right now? One of you looks to be controlling the situation, and we need to have a balance. Things are moving forward, but somebody wants to be in charge. Somebody wants to kind of be the boss here, which, can work to a certain extent, but a lot of times, you got to have that balance, like I said. So sometimes it needs to be more balanced. So that might be something, but feelings are building. Feelings are definitely building, but you're probably seeing some low growth, or slow growth, low activity, but it is coming. And somebody's got to let go of trying to control everything. Somebody does. Ooh, I hope that helped. I hope that helped, my friend. All right. All right. So we don't have any donations right now. So I will go ahead and I will grab another question. I'm going to back it up a bit. Oh, it's lightning and thunder. You guys, can you hear it? I doubt you can, but it's definitely, I keep picking the same question. It's definitely loud. All right. So the whole thing with Jaded Kate. All right. Well, let's go with Twin Flame 797. What is your question, my dear? Can I have a general love reading, please? I'm single and a Cancer. Okay, so we're going to use the Crow Tarot. Oh, Sailing, you have a question? What is your question, honey? You're welcome, Twin Flame. Oh, and Martin made a donation. Thank you, Martin. All right, Martin, you're up next. I'm going to finish up with Twin Flame first, though, and then I will get to your question. And Sailing, you said you had a question, I think, as well, didn't you? I wanted to see what that was, what you were referring to. All right, guys, we've got about 15 minutes left in the show. I will stick around for donations for a while, but other than that, I am going to try to end right on time. So let's keep moving here. We need to see a general love reading. You're single. Ooh, I see dating in your future. For sure, dating is coming. We've got some dating action. The reason I say that is we've got our 5 of Wands. This is in a love reading. This is my dating card. This is my dating card. We also are starting off the spread with the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is all about a new opportunity, a new passion. Well, that's exactly what we're wanting to see, right? We're wanting to see something new. And I'm seeing that the dating part is going on. We've also got here, we've got our 9 of Cups. This is about satisfaction in personal relationships. Something is cooking for you, honey. Something is cooking. And you're going to have somebody coming into the picture here soon, it looks like. And because this is my dating card, you might have more than one to choose from. But because we have our Queen of Cups right after this dating card, I kind of feel like it might be one person coming in who you're going to be immediately kind of drawn to. The Queen of Cups shows up when we're looking for a soulmate. We're looking for a best friend. We're looking for that lover. We're wanting to get together with somebody. And I do feel like this card here is this personal satisfaction with relationships. I feel like that card there is showing up to say that you can have a good relationship. This person, you're going to want to, you got to take it slow. You might be like over the top, like, yeah, this person's the best, but you need to take it a little slow because you don't want to miss things just because you're so excited. Does that make sense? Ooh, yes, twin flame. It looks like a twin flame might be on the horizon for you. Ooh, that's exciting. Thank you. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, Martin, thank you so much for your donation. Let me back up. There we go. Thank you, Martin. All right. Oh, and now it's pouring. Again, guys, if it keeps up and cuts me out, hang with me because I will be back. And it just buffers for a minute. All right. So, at what stage did my former girlfriend turn her feelings from my rich best friend that she married to missing me instead? Okay. So she is now missing you. Ooh, she's missing you now, Martin? Sailing, you can hear the storm. It's so loud. It's so loud. That's why I can't believe the internet's been cooperating. All right, Martin. So, wow, that is a turn of events, isn't it? Isn't it? Well, let's use, what is this one? The Dream Keeper's Tarot. Had to think for a second. Dream Keeper's Tarot. I love this deck. I just couldn't think of the name. Wow, thunder, thunder. Sailing. All right, you haven't seen her in over 20 years. Wow, okay. So feelings are turning back to you now. Well, I bet you know, there's some remorse in there sometimes, I think. All right, let's find out what's going on with that ex. The devil. We got the devil card first. Wow. All right. All right. Well, because right now I think that your ex is not really well, clearly if they're interested in you, but they're not happy right now. The devil card, I mean, I'm not trying to tell you what you already know, but the devil card pops up when we're talking about a lot of resentments building up inside. So when we've got like a lot of, well, you know, resentment, I can't think of another word for that. When you've got a lot of resentment, that eats away at you and you have to pull back your emotions. That's what our King of Swords is here. So your friend, your friend's wife, your ex is feeling loss of power. It has a lot of resentments. Something's going on there that's really making your friend, your ex, unhappy. So therefore, pulled back the emotions. She's pulling that back from her partner, her person, your friend, and trying to seek out something that will make them happy. You're asking, why did they suddenly turn and at what stage? Something has happened in their relationship. Something has happened. Somebody is, again, just like with that Queen of Swords, our devil talks about somebody being in charge, being the boss, you know, being domineering, things like that. And somebody has some real bad resentment built up. Pulled back the emotion. Maybe you're one of those two is not showing enough emotion anymore, and that could be what the resentment is about. As far as what has turned the tide, I think what's happening is your ex sees that you seem to be more successful in life. Now, that doesn't necessarily have to mean financial, could, mean financial success, but success in your prospects for life, in, where you're going in your life, what you're doing with your life. You're, not having any drama, perhaps, maybe feeling, like I said, remorseful about things. We've got our Seven of Cups here too. And this talks about being unable to make a choice, being unable to see what is going on, and wanting to make sure that you make the right choice. I'm not even kidding you. Look it up, Seven of Cups. That is amazing. So anyway, yes, I keep seeing the lightning and it's distracting me. But that's what our Seven of Cups is about. If someone who's afraid of making the wrong choice. So are you there? Are you there? I hope so. Someone give me a high five or a thumbs up. Can you see me? Yes! Oh man, I was afraid it was going to happen. It is still really storming. So, and Martin's reading, I think, will be my last, just because it's going to